Morning. It's week 17. Wow, yeah, 17. And I'm off surfing, got me coffee. It's 6:30. It's pretty wet and drizzly out, which is alright. And yeah, that's about it. Got a physio appointment later because the knee is not going down. But yeah, had a good weekend and now trying to get back to it, but we'll see what happens with this physio appointment. So yeah, I'm gonna go head down to surf, maybe get some clips, and yeah, catch up with you later. Hello, so it is Tuesday today and I'm going to do my first run since last Thursday, which is a little bit mad because I haven't done much running at all. So I've got this cyst on the back of my knee, which is also known as a bursa, and what it is that basically the fluid in my knee has built up into a sac and it's got inflamed in the back of my knee. It's apparently not super bad, it could get a lot more inflamed, but it's just a bit of a kind of balancing act now, so I can still run. I've been advised to reduce the mileage for a little while and do a lot more stretching, because basically one of the reasons it's probably built up is one, overuse, but two, because my muscles are really tight because I'm not doing enough stretching. So I need to add more stretching into my routine. I've had a soft tissue massage, which was not that bad actually. I thought it was going to be worse than it was, because sometimes they can just be horrendously painful, but yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought. So I've had that done, which is really good. My legs actually feel great. Yesterday they felt a little bit rubbish after it, which is normal, and I kind of expected it to hang over for a few days, but they actually feel really good today, so that's wicked. So I'm going to go do about 6 miles, just under that now. Just going to go nice and easy, get it done, then do a really long stretching session. Make sure I get at least 2 minutes on every muscle group. Cool, so just finished that run. It should have been 5.7 miles, but the watch says 6.3, but it really messed up because I ran out and got like, I imagine like 300 meters, maybe not even that, and it said I'd done 0.8 of a mile, and I was like, I don't think so. So basically my watch into my first mile was a 3:05, which I believe is a world record. It definitely wasn't, because I went straight up a hill. Yeah, so I don't know. I think I'm going to just have to delete that one. I'm just going to find out how many calories it thinks I burned, and then I'll take 100 off them. And then, yeah, I don't know. But, world record, so. Cool, so it's towards the end of Tuesday now, and yeah, I just got back in the gym, which was wicked. I had this weird pop in the side of my knee. It was like that ligament thing that I had a couple of weeks ago, but it was way more prominent than the other week, so that was a bit weird. But as I actually went through the session, it got better as I went forward, so that was really good. But pretty much just sort of went from where I left off. I hit
5 sets of 3 at 105 kilo, which was exactly the same as the last session I did on squats, so really happy with that. And actually my bench felt better than a couple of weeks ago, so yeah, maybe that's good news.
Welcome to Wednesday. So I am again struggling with the chlorine from the pool. Just a nightmare, sneezing all day today. But yeah, that's the joys. So I'm going to go in the gym right now, get a deadlift session done. I actually think just getting some lifting done will maybe help me, just to sort of like kick me out of this. But that'd be really good. It's horrible weather, like really horrible. So I have got a waterproof to run later on. I'm going to do 15 miles. I'm going to do that later today. So yeah, it's going to be deadlift session now, then get some work done, then go for a run later on today. So that'll be about a 2-hour run, and it's chucking it down in the rain. And then I've got to do lots of stretching as well to make sure that the knee is fine.
So I'm over halfway now. Just not really enjoying this run. Just yeah, don't know why. Can't really get in the right headspace. Keep wanting to give up. I've been feeling pretty rubbish on this run, but I've done 13.3 miles now, so it's only 1.7 miles to go. Yeah, it's kind of like just constantly convincing myself to keep going. Alright, 15 miles done, 8:43 per mile, 2 hours 10 minutes. Just, yeah, tough run. It is that mental thing of the, like, because it's a down week for running because of the knee, because I'm not pushing for like some sort of PB or anything. It is just difficult to motivate. And the other thing is I got massive DOMs from physio on Monday, and that basically kicked in after the deadlift session today. I did that, and then I sat down to do some work. And yeah, when I got back up to get ready to run, my legs were like, no, not today. So I have learnt a very, very important lesson, which is physio followed by heavy squats the next day, followed by heavy deadlift and a 15-mile run. Then following day equals Thursday, absolute leg disaster. Oh, I am sore. Like mega sore. Yeah, my hamstrings are in tatters. Just, yeah, shredded. Not shredded, I'm not shredded. I wish I was shredded, but I don't eat well enough or train hard enough to be shredded. I'm too much of a chunky monkey to be shredded. I have a push session today, which is a good thing because that doesn't involve legs. It's all upper body. So I'm really excited about that because I don't have to use my legs. But I was also going to run later. That's going to hurt. So yeah, push session later on. I'm going to go eat something first because I've actually discovered that eating something before each gym set is probably a good idea rather than doing them fasted. So, and I'm going to take the camera in with me today to film the push session, mainly just to film the bench, because what I'm going to show you is that my bench press sucks. And I'm aiming for 3 sets of 3 at 75 kilo, and I don't think I'll get the third set. I think I'll get the first 2 sets, maybe, and then the third set will be a train wreck. But I'm going to bring you along.
Also, this morning I got up. My alarm went off at 6. The plan was to get out of bed at 6:15. Went to get out of bed, realised my legs were really sore, so instead just grabbed my laptop off the side, just sat in bed and worked for an hour and 20 minutes. Because I didn't want to get onto my feet because I knew how much my legs would hurt. That's how bad it is that I woke up in the morning and went to stretch and was like, oh no. And I just knew instantly. I was like, getting out of bed is gonna hurt. So yeah, that was mental weakness, wasn't it? Because I should have just got out and done it. But yeah, I didn't do it. I'm gonna go eat some porridge now because I'm obsessed with porridge lately, and then I'm gonna go get this push session done and I'm gonna bring you in. But first I'm gonna charge the camera battery because last time I did it without charging it and I was on 0% and absolutely crying. But yeah, I wasn't crying, but the camera was. Did I mention my legs hurt? Okay, cool. So yeah, gonna start the push session now. So I've got 55 loaded up on the bar. Cool, let's do it. So 55 for 3 reps. That feels alright. I'm a little bit shaky because I'm a bit cold. It's like freezing out here. Okay, so I've now got 65 for 3 reps. Okay, so now it's 75 kg, 3 sets of 3. Last time I did this session, I got 2 sets of 3 and then a set of 2, and then tried the 3rd rep but failed it. So I'm hoping for at least the same again. Bar is moving slower, but it's moving, which is right. So, yeah, that's 3 really ground out rubbish reps. That's good, that was 1 more rep than last time. Progressive overload. It's slightly working. Really happy with that. I think my setup was better for that 3rd set. I set up with the legs slightly further back, but kept the heels down, which was really good, and I could push through more. So the first 2 reps were a lot easier. The first 2 reps felt easier on the 3rd set than they did on the 2nd set. So I think the problem with my 2nd set was that my setup was bad. And then yeah, that last rep was just stuck at the top. Yeah. But I got it done, so all good. Right, I'm gonna stop talking now and just carry on with the rest of my session and just film some random clips of it. Friday, guys. So, yeah, I am aching like mad. So I think it's a mix of the physio and then doing just getting back in the gym and just hitting it hard and basically just go from where I left off. And I think those 3 weeks of not being in the gym basically just ruined me because I've tried to get back into it. So I just got so much DOMS. Yeah, it's an absolute killing. So I'm gonna do a nice short run today. I'm literally thinking of doing a 5k and just getting a couple of miles under, yeah, just done, just sorting out, yeah, just getting a couple miles done. Then I've got squats and deadlifts today again. That's what I should have. Because I didn't do a session on Monday, everything's got a bit squeezed together, which is a shame. I just need to get back into the routine. I think that's one of the problems, is that because of a couple of things that have happened, I've moved around my running and training, and then trying to get back to normal this week has been really hard. But once I just settle into that routine, I think it'll be all right. So yeah, I'm hurting today. Run, smash a huge bowl of porridge, deadlifts, squats, die. Should I do some more drum video stuff? What do you guys want to see? Do you want to see me run more or drum more? I don't mind either. Drum is easier. Yeah, drum is easier. Yeah, run or drum. What do you want to see? Yeah, what do you want to see? Is there any silly challenges that you guys want to see me do? I've got a couple of ideas. Also thought of a really good swimming challenge. Well, I didn't think of it. One of my students thought of it. Good mate, who's also my swimming coach. He thought of a really good challenge. Swimming from Wales all the way to